At ito nga po, ang nais kong ibalita sa inyo ngayong araw na ito na nakakalungkot na pangyayari na mga kapwa nating Filipinos naging homeless dito sa Canada dahil niloko ng kapwa natin Pilipino.
Kizo's now living in this homeless shelter, broke and unable to work legally.
I cannot pay the debt. I can't find a job. I can't even support my son.
Kamusta mga kababayan? Salamat sa Diyos. Meron na naman po tayong isang mabuting pagkakataon na magkita-kita namang muli at ang dalangin ko po sa tuwina, sana kayo ay laging maingatan sa inyong pang-araw-araw na buhay at lalong-lalo na doon sa mga kababayan po natin na nag-a-aspire, nangangarap na makapunta dito sa Canada, mga nag-a-apply ng mga trabaho, mga opportunities. Kasi po, siguro naman, hindi po ako nagkulang ng mga paalala sa inyo sa pamamagitan ng paggawa ng mga informative na videos kung saan may iwasan nyo po yung mga illegal recruiters or yung mga scammers. Kasi baka po kayo ay mapunta sa alanganin, kayo po ay makatulad nung iba na nabibiktima ng mga mapagsamantala na mga illegal recruiters, mga scammers, at kung minsan po nakakalungkot na kahit po yung mga regulated Canadian immigration consultant na legit ay meron din po silang time na yung iba po ay gumagawa ng hindi tama. Kaya po, pag chinek nyo nga po doon sa website kung saan malalaman nyo po yung mga listahan ng mga regulated Canadian immigration consultant, minsan po may makikita po kayo doon na suspended yung kanilang license. Bakit nagkakaganon? Syempre, meron po silang hindi ginagawang tama. At ito nga po, ang nais kong ibalita sa inyo ngayong araw na ito, na nakakalungkot na pangyayari na mga kapwa nating Filipinos naging homeless dito sa Canada dahil niloko ng kapwa natin Pilipino. Babasahin po natin yung news dito sa Canadian News, RCI, at isi-share ko rin po sa inyo yung video ng CBC. At ito nga po ang isa sa nakakalungkot, mga kababayan, na etong mga illegal recruiters, mga scammers dito po sa Canada, for your information kung hindi nyo pa po nalalaman, ano ba ang mangyayari sa kanila sakaling sila ay mahuli na sa paggawa ng mga illegal na pagre-recruit or pang-i-scam ng mga tao? Bakit po rampant yan dito sa Canada, mga kababayan? Ito po kasi yung dahilan. Pag sila po ay nahuli na nanloloko ng ibang mga tao, nang i-scam, ang mangyayari lang po sa kanila ay ganito.
It's like a parking ticket, you know. You park, you get a violation, you pay. That's it. You can do it again.
And once na makapagbayad na po sila ng fine, makakapagpatuloy po ulit sila dun sa kanilang illegal na gawain. Kaya po, marami po ng mga scammers na hindi natatakot na manloko ng ibang mga tao. At meron po tayong patunay doon sa sinabi kong yon. Doon nga po sa video ipapakita ko at dito sa news na ibabahagi ko sa inyo. So basahin po natin yung news, mga kababayan. At kung gusto nyo pong makakuha ng direct link ng news article na ito at saka yung video po, ay mag-leave na lang po kayo ng comment below at ibibigay ko po sa inyo. Ito po, yung nakalagay dito sa news. This recruiter has allegedly scammed hundreds of Filipino migrant workers. Some are now homeless. Ayan. Tandaan nyo po ito, mga kababayan, ha? Nakalagay po dito, makita nyo po sa picture, seen holding flowers in a Facebook post, Jeanette Mosquito and her company's link for staff. Yung po nakalagay, Immigration Services and Berderald Consulting have been ordered by the Ontario Ministry of Labor to pay back $200,000 in illegal fees charged to foreign workers in exchange for finding them jobs. Despite the 35 na po na labor violations over the last decade, ang decade po ay 10 taon po yan, Jeanette Mosquito and her companies continue to operate. So, nag-ooperate pa rin. Oh, no! Mga kababayan, this story is part of the Welcome to Canada, a CBC news series about immigration told through the eyes of the people who have experienced it. Papakita ko po sa inyo yung video mamaya. For more than a decade, Jeanette Mosquito has sold the Canadian dream. Her company's social media account is plastered with hundreds of photos and videos of beaming foreign workers, each holding a work permit, their golden ticket to building a new life in Canada. So Mosquito, who is not a lawyer, mga kababayan, tandaan nyo po or an immigration consultant, is also in the pictures as a self-styled recruiter. She helps newcomers find jobs in Canada through her two companies, Link for Staff and Berderald Consulting. The Filipino woman appears as a benevolent figure, smiling and shaking hands with clients, congratulating them publicly in uplifting posts like, "This achievement was possible because of your positive thinking and trust." But CBC News found that Mosquito has frequently abused that trust. A months-long investigation reveals she is one of the Ontario Ministry of Labor's most notorious repeat offenders, mga kababayan. 35 times na po, taking payments from dozens of foreign workers in exchange for finding them jobs, which is illegal po yan across Canada. So far, Mosquito's punishment has been to pay back the money she took illegally. A total of about 200,000 Canadian dollars na po ito, along with paying a handful of ministry-imposed $200, $250 fines lang po. Kalahin nyo mga kababayan, magbabayad ka lang ng $250 na fine sa pang-i-scam. Okay? And then, siyempre, ino-order nila na ibalik yung 200,000 na kinuha niya. 7 former clients have also taken her to small claims court, alleging she charged illegal fees and refused to refund them when confronted. Philippines Consulate in Canada and Israel have even issued warnings against using her services. So mga kababayan, paalala na po ito sa inyo. Winarningan na po kayo. Sabi nga nila, wala pong maloloko kung hindi kayo magpapaloko. So mag-ingat po. Urging all our kababayan, fellow citizens, to refrain from dealing with Miss Mosquito and her associated entities who ask for excessive fees in exchange for fraudulent job offers. Yet, the 52-year-old continues to be open for business. And for more details, basahin nyo po ito kasi medyo mahaba-haba po ang detalye ng news article na ito. But, ipapapanood ko po sa inyo yung video. So, this is a 1 to 2 minute video po. Panoorin niyo po ito.
A joyful dance from foreign workers. showing off their work permits, golden tickets to a new life in Canada. Stories like these are all over this recruitment agency's Facebook page. It's called Link for Staff. It's owned by Janet Mosquito. She claims to have helped hundreds of newcomers for a fee. But behind the happy pictures, CBC found a trail of broken dreams.
Everything's a lie.
John Kizo wishes he'd never met her. In March 2023, the international student says he paid the recruiter nearly $3,000 to help him find a job and work permit.
It's really hard.
He dropped out of college and Mosquito found him a job, but she never came through with the work permit. Kizo's now living in this homeless shelter, broke and unable to work legally.
I cannot pay the debt. I can't find a job. I can't even support my son.
A CBC investigation has found that Mosquito and her companies have been caught 35 times by the Ministry of Labour charging foreign workers illegal recruitment fees for jobs. That makes her Ontario's top offender, while she was ordered to repay the fees, sometimes with a small penalty. This lawyer says that's not enough to discourage unscrupulous recruiters.
It's like a parking ticket, you know. You park, you get a violation, you pay. That's it. You can do it again.
Under provincial law, repeat offenders can be charged and face jail time. CBC asked the ministry why they haven't pursued Mosquito. They did not answer, but said they will soon introduce tougher measures, including naming and shaming dishonest immigration representatives.
Thank you for calling Link for Staff.
Meanwhile, Mosquito's company is still open for business. CBC tried contacting her multiple times for comment, but...
Hello, I'm calling from CBC News. They hung up.
Valerie Wallet, CBC News, Toronto.
Ayan mga kababayan. So, sana po, doon sa mga applicants natin, ay mag-iingat po kayo mga kababayan. Yan lang po siguro ang masasabi ko sa inyo. And for more question po about this topic, about this issue po mga kababayan, mag-leave na lang po kayo ng comment below. And as always, more tips, informations, mag-share din po tayo ng opportunities, buhay natin dito sa Canada to come. I will see you, God willing, on my next video. Samahan nawa kayong parati ng Panginoon sa inyong pang-araw-araw na buhay. Mag-ingat po kayo parati, mga kababayan. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat.